3-4 when I'm 3 for 3 like a free throw. Anybody hating on the boy, take a step back and then now my phone blowing up like ring.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Amway Center in downtown Orlando, tonight the Orlando Magic taking on the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets control the tap. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
To Irving. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Gordon. Yes, Aaron Gordon missed his first. That one goes.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here's Irving into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Oh, he had him there for a second. Durant on the drive, but he can't get it to go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Off the assist.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The assist from number 9, Nikola Vucevic.
Jonathan Isaac sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. To Hollis Jefferson. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense. Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Gordon. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Nikola Vucevic rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Irving. Down to 5 on the 24. Kyrie Irving, 2 of 4 now.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Augustine with it up top. Down 2. Nothing going here on that drive. Aaron Gordon, tough matchup against Durant. Screen coming. Gordon to Vucevic. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
In the front court, it's Augustine. He'll run the offense. The drive, right to the basket. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Jonathan Isaac. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here's Orlando with the basketball. Markelle Fultz. The screen sets him up for two.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Durant across the timeline. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. Durant to the basket, but he can't finish.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Terrence Ross matched up with Durant. Fultz to Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Fultz with the basketball. The score 10-8. No good and no foul. Durant with the basketball up top. Looking to make something happen. That's out. Last touch by Jarrett Allen. Nothing going here on that drive. That's rebounded by the Nets. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. From 18 feet at the buzzer. The quarter comes to an end with the Nets in front. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They've played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
To Dinwiddie. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Here comes the screen.
Screen. Watch that cutter.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Augustine with the basketball. Leads just a point. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Short jumper stays out.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots, but the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Second effort. Jonathan Isaac knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Substitutions.
Screen coming left.
Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Team foul number 1. For the Nets. Line for 2.
Kyrie Irving has got 2 shots coming. A career 87% from the line. First one, count it. And He makes them both. Fultz into the front court. 14-13 our score. It's a one-point game. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Vucevic.
Come on, you gotta work around the screen. You're killing me.
To Fournier. Shot from the lane won't go. DeAndre Jordan with the block. They've got it now.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Fultz with the basketball. They trail by 1. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 31, Jared Allen. Subbing in for Orlando, number 30, Curry.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
And he'll head to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Kevin Durant. Couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Fultz into the front court. Down a point. To Fournier. Oh, a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Evan Fournier at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Numbers not good. 52% for his career. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
I got ball. That's me.
Markelle Fultz. Here comes the screen. Fultz to Fournier. The jumper's off the mark. Another shot stays out. Nikola Vucevic. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Driving right to the basket.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Markelle Fultz to Vucevic. Over to the right side. Here comes the screen. Seth Curry. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
We gonna see a team take the lead here?
Irving to Durant. LeVert defended by Seth Curry. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Durant, offensive rebound. Straight on 3, at the buzzer, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Nope, first one does not go. 2nd and 3. Got it. Long heave from three-quarters court. We've reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets. The Magic have kept it close after one half. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. These are the guys getting buckets for the Orlando Magic.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the 3rd. It's Orlando's ball. To Fournier. Here comes the screen. Surveys the floor. DeAndre Jordan swats it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Augustine with it up top. His group now down 2. Baseline drive. Oh, Evan Fournier. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Cashes in for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Vucevic to Fournier. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Gordon. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Durant across the timeline. They lead it, 4-point game. The Magic have the rebound. Nikola Vucevic. He's now 4 for 6.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 1-on-1. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Durant. Add 2 points to the board.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
In the front court, it's Augustine. His guys trail now by 4. Isaac to Vucevic. From the painted area, won't go down.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Gordon to Mo Bamba. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Green, get over, get over.
And that one out of bounds off a net. New blood coming in for both sides. Orlando ball to Mo Bamba. Won't go down. Durant with the basketball up top. Lead is 2. Got toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
And he's going to the free throw line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First free throw is good. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Nothing going here on that drive. Durant. Here comes the screen. Jonathan Isaac tips it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
The follow won't go either.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
And he knocks it down, Jay.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Durant across the timeline. Shot clock off as they look for a lead going into the 4th quarter. Jonathan Isaac, huge block. Out of bounds the call off Jonathan Isaac. Time expires on the quarter. The Magic have the lead. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. And this one looked like it might be a mismatch coming in. But, Jay, this has been a much closer game than anybody could have bargained for.
Well, these are the moments within the games where the team with the lead gets a little bit tight. When a team who's down, who has the firepower that this team does, you got to make sure that you execute every matter of the game in order to finally close it out.
The screen sets him up for 2.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
To Aaron Gordon. Isaac. Almost unlucky bounce. To Jordan. Aaron Gordon pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Jordan. Lets it fly from long range. That's a 24-second violation. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Karis LeVert at the line for 2 shots. 71% for his career. And hits the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. Magic own the possession. Probing the defense. Trying to cash in. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Jonathan Isaac sends it away. Augustine with the basketball. His guys now down by a point. Isaac to Fournier. Here's a chance from long range. Rebound comes to Kyrie. To Dinwiddie for Durant down low. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Kevin Durant has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Magic have it. To Gordon. Jonathan Isaac matched up with Durant. Good. Off a spin.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Kyrie Irving. Now 4 for 9.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Augustine with it up top. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Drive for the baseline, but it won't go down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
DeAndre Jordan, look out.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Orlando has it. Isaac to Vucevic. The rebound cleared by the Nets. And the slam.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
In the front court, it's Augustine. They trail by 2. And too much contact.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. The drive, right to the basket. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Jonathan Isaac with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Mo Bamba. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good. He finishes off the 3-point play. And now it's a 3-point contest. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Kyrie lets it go off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
And now a reach, and that's going to be an intentional foul. Free throws here in the final minute of play.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Now the Nets going to take a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Irving. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Mo Bamba. The Magic with 4 to shoot. Has a look. And the rebound taken in by Jordan. Turns and slams it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Oh, can't do that.
His timing was a tad bit off.
First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. He'll let one fly from half court. The Magic secure the victory as they win this one by 4. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Magic took this down to the wire before getting the win.
And whenever the game seemed to start slowing down, they came up with a block that would ignite everyone.
Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Orlando Magic. It wasn't surprising to see this team on the losing end of this matchup. They weren't very good with their execution, and they suffered for it. Check out the leading scores for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Field goal.